is April 5th, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshall Manlove from Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. Smiling because I never know what's going to happen when I press that final live button and see what kind of position the video sticks my face in when it freezes sometimes. Some history on a local lacrosse field here in Delaware yesterday. We'll get to that in this show. Talk about some honors and achievements, all from the local arenas here in Delaware. This is brought to you by me, Marshall Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you'd like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience, check out my comedy hypnosis shows on marshallmanlove.com. Highlights, pictures, frequently asked questions, a list of former clients. I perform the show all around the country, from New York City to Las Vegas, Atlantic City, internationally as well. While I'm not doing that or this, I'm selling real estate here in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Spring home selling season well underway. If you would like help buying or selling a house in those three states, give me a call, 302-547-4645. Reach me through the website there, marshallmanlove.foxroach.com. There it goes. There it is. It's all frozen now with eyes closed and everything. Gotta love it. I don't love it. I need to figure out how to fix that. It's the wireless stuff. It gets wonky sometimes here in the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. Special thanks out to Jazzercise in Middletown, 24 North Broad Street in Middletown. They run an active Facebook group page for parents of Delaware high school athletes and are kind enough to post links to these videos that I produce, the local variety, on that group page. I want to thank Marty Sheehan from Delaware Sports Debate for joining me earlier today. Interview was just posted a couple hours ago. We had John Busby from that very show a couple months ago as well. Good guys. Interesting conversation about local sports. Long conversations, but interesting nonetheless. And you're just going to have to hang in there, man. Build up an attention span that's longer than 30 seconds. Right? That's all. That's all we ask, man. All right. Where are we going, Marshall? We're going over here. We're going over here. And we are going to start with the announcement of a signing of a national letter of intent to play football at the University of Delaware by Kaishan Drumgo of Caravel Academy. Committed, signed, ready to go. He's a Blue Hen now. Archmere Academy beat AI DuPont 18-0, and in this game, Tori Connor struck out 13 batters and pitched her first career perfect game as the Hawks won. She also went 3 for 3 at the plate. 5-inning game, 13 strikeouts. That's 13 of the 15 batters she faced. She struck out, holding what I imagine is the game ball there. I'm going to say this. These photographers are taking these pictures with balls like hanging way out in front of them like that, volleyballs and footballs and stuff like that. And it's getting really annoying because the focus is all on the ball and not the face of the athlete. Can we stop that? I now have a new pet peeve. It's that. But in this case, that's probably the ball that she struck out her last batter. If she struck her out anyway, it could have been a ground out, the last batter of the game. Perfect game. Tori Connor. History there for Archmere Academy. Also, Caitlin Lotkowski went 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and drove in 6 runs. Meg Disabella had a double, a triple, and she drove in 4. Bridget Holmes singled and scored twice, and Bella Rapucci and Isabel Ferris scored 2 runs as well. Casey Fanning, 2 RBIs. Big day for the Hawks. St. Elizabeth have announced Athletes of the Week. It's Quasim Benson from the track team. Of course, we know him from the football team, and he made history earlier this year in the football season, scoring 8 touchdowns in a game. Made the NFHS record book, and we're going to talk about somebody who did that yesterday here in Delaware in another sport in just a moment. But anyway, Quasim set a new school record twice in the long jump. His new record is 20 feet 8 inches, and he bested his previous record by 6 inches, and also a member of the 4x400 team, which set a new school record, shattering the previous mark there by 8 seconds. And Alyssa Pope, her resilience through working through an injury to get back on the soccer field and her commitment to help her team in a very difficult recent match earned Alyssa Viking Honors of the Month. Maroon and Gold, Athlete of the Week, Alyssa Pope, and Maroon and Gold, Athlete of the Week, Quasim Benson. Delaware State sophomore pitcher and outfielder Evan Harris has been named MEAC Pitcher of the Week for baseball. Harris was the winning pitcher in Sunday's MEAC 12-5 win that clinched the series over Norfolk State for the Hornets. During his time on the mound, Harris recorded a season-high 11 strikeouts in 7 2/3 innings pitched, only gave up 3 hits and 2 runs on his way to his second win of the season. And bear with me here as I get some information about the Wilmington Wildcats Athletes of the Week. Needed to cue that up, and I didn't do it, but let's see here. First of all, let's make this picture bigger here so we can see who I am talking about. And Giovanni Marino broke the single-game program record with 9 goals for the lacrosse team against St. Anselm, adding an assist for 10 points against the Hawks. It was the first win against a nationally ranked opponent in program history for Wilmington. Then came out and scored 3 goals and added an assist in a comeback victory against Georgian Court. He totaled 12 goals, 2 assists for 14 points in 2 games. Connor Grazer anchored the defense in the 2 wins, leading the team with 5 caused turnovers while adding 2 ground balls. He came away with 3 caused turnovers in the 17-14 win against St. Anselm, and then picked up 2 more caused turnovers against Georgian Court. He helped lead the defense to only allowing the Lions to 2 second-half goals, 8 overall. For the soccer team, Jason Rowland earns his second CACC Goalkeeper of the Week award this season. He picked up 30 saves with a .577 save percentage in 2 games, made 13 saves against number 12 St. Anselm. This would be lacrosse, not soccer. And then tallied a season best 17 saves with a .680 save percentage against Georgian Court. He only allowed 8 goals against the Lions, finishing the week with an 11 goal per game average. And for the softball team, Gabby Saucedo hit 400 in 8 games last week, leading the Wildcats to a 7-1 week. In total, she was 10 for 25 with a team-leading 9 RBIs and 8 runs scored. She slugged .560 and had an on-base percentage of .464. Saucedo's teammates Kylie Gunkel and Taylor Gillis were named to the weekly honor roll for the Wildcats. And the CAA Baseball Weekly Awards. One of them goes to co-pitcher of the week, Joey Silent from the University of Delaware. He limited Towson to 1 hit over 6 shutout innings and struck out a season-high 7 in Delaware's 4-1 victory last Saturday. Some more history here. For Conrad School of Sciences, they beat Newark High School 17-0, 5-inning game. A combined perfect game by Bella McKee and Alexis Jacobs. Ellie Baldwin added 4 hits, including a 2-run homer, to lead the Red Wolves. A perfect game on the diamond. I'm not really fond of these combined no-hitter perfect games, but it's high school. So I'm more fond of it at this level than I am at the major league level, where major league pitchers aren't allowed to pitch more than 5 innings or something like that anymore. I don't know. Kind of annoys me. But for softball, high school sports, we'll take it. We'll honor it. Congratulations to them. But here is more history. Here in Delaware, the perfect game is historical for Conrad, of course, as was the perfect game for Archmere Academy. 2 perfect games one day. But check out this particular game. The Red Wolves beat Newark, a girls lacrosse game, 20-4. And in this game, Conrad's Kayla Dillon scored 13 goals. Now, this lands her on the NFHS records list for goals in a game. And here is, I have to blow this up so you can see it. The record, according to NFHS, it's National Federation of High School Sports, the governing body for high school sports right now, is 20 by Dominique Fortunato of North Carolina, or from North Carolina, Hempstead Topsail High School in 2012. Dillon's 13 goals place her 5th on this list, tied with 6 others. So that is a historical day indeed. And I want to point out that most of these goals were scored in the first half. So while there's a running clock, because of the mercy rule in these contests, most of these goals were scored in the first half. So for anybody who just thinks she's running up scores, when you have a mercy rule in effect like that, you play until that goes on. And you want to put in your second string or something like that, that's fine. But you play until that mercy rule kicks in, and you play hard, and the other team shouldn't quit, neither should you. 13 goals, 1 game. Historical moment for Kayla Dillon and the Conrad Red Wolf girls lacrosse team. Congratulations to them. If you have anything that you would like to submit to me that is of interest or note, please do so by email. mysportsreports@gmail.com. It's mysportsreports@gmail.com. If you've never watched this before, you will notice that this goes unedited. I will stutter and mumble my way through all sorts of mistakes here. I stream this live and then just leave it as it is, unless there's some real major snafu. Like the other day, I forgot somebody's name. I wrote a whole thing, a whole diatribe, and I forgot to write the name of the person who it was about. So I had to start that one over again. But I will stutter over a name, and you just have to kind of deal with it. It's human. What else? One more thing. Yes, I do have a Twitter page. I'm not a real big fan of Twitter, but I have one there. Just find me at My Sports Reports. My handle's at Happy Slapjack or Slappy Hapjack. It's Slappy Hapjack. It's an inside joke. Slappy Hapjack. So if you could follow us there, I would appreciate that. And what else? Say hello to Joey V, Marty S, Donnie M, Tommy K, Melissa F, Kristen M. The list is growing longer. Yeah. I think I'll have to type them all out and give credits at the end. I'll roll the credits of people who I know who are watching on a regular basis. That would be kind of cool. And it would be deserved. If you take the time to watch me stumble through this for 10 or 15 minutes, you deserve to have your name listed at the end as a fan of the show, or at least get some, see, there we go, I stutter. At least get some thanks for following. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Marshall Miller for now. It's snack time here in the home studio in Middletown, Delaware.